Gwen smirks when you enter the office. You just can't stand to wait, can you? I mean, I can. I rather prefer to be with the crew, the Crimson Blades. Sorry, but I don't have any news. You just have to be patient. Gallagher enters like a excited bull. Just got a shipment in from the capital. Oh, is he hyped for me too? Looks like you got a message, Uralina. May I take a look? Gwen skims the letter and looks at you. Maybe you better read this. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Gwen hands you the letter from Riordan. Riordan. Is it Riordan? How you pronounce it again? Alright. Gwen hands you a letter from Riordan. Gwen tells me you already collected org from the cadet ceremony and received your ring. She also says you display impressive determination. I'm inclined to reconsider my opinion of you. F you. Now you've been to a cadet ceremony, so we know you can hold your own in the fight. Dude, didn't I save you from kobolds? Because you didn't expect something wasn't going to happen and you your crew end up getting killed? God damn it, Zaxby, stop messaging me. But that's not enough to earn a place as a knight. A true knight must also have courage. Okay. A true knight must able to look death in the eye and choose to fight with conviction despite their fear. I mean, you ran. Gwen can tell you how next to prove your bravery. The letter ends with a hastily scrawled signature. So, you tell her what Riordan said about the armor. It seems Riordan is reluctant to approve you. He's afraid of my skills. I suppose you have to complete the test of courage. Oh, come on. Years back, we had an aspiring cadet like you. And like you, he had to prove himself worthy. One of those unforgiving academy instructors gave him a seemingly impossible challenge. I get the feeling she might be talking about Keegan. Collect a dragon's heart to earn your place. The cadet, unwilling to accept failure, took up the task, eventually returning battered but triumphant. He not only earned his place in our ranks, but also the unfailing respect of his peers and superior alike. My point is this: an attitude sees a challenge, where others claim the impossible will get you far. Of course, I won't demand the heart of a dragon, but I'm sure you understand this sentiment. Uralina, do you remember the holy artifact? Yeah. And you know it awakened a fearsome creature. It seems the Yeti King wasn't the only one awakened. Okay. We don't know much about the beast, just that it could be worse. Could be the worst you face yet. However, it's worth the effort. If you return safely, it'll open up a lot of opportunity for you. This is just what you need to earn your place in our ranks as a esteemed cadet. Uralina, may fortune be on your side. Alright. Oh man, that's a Yetis. Yali Yetis. Oh. That's everyone. Oh, never mind. Now that's good. Oh, come on. No, I'm just happy she got a swipe attack with the tab. It's like my biggest complaint with her. Although I tried out Tess, she's worse. I'm not much of a fencer type person. I feel like fencing have less of the moveset. Hopefully she gets better animation at higher level. Must be really popular with the ladies or female yetis or monkeys. there female yetis? Black belly destroyer. Huh. Oh, easy. You managed to defeat that monster? Very well done. I can see I won't regret recommending you as a cadet. I mean, it's not as big or fearsome as a dragon, but it's better than nothing. I've written a letter to Riordan affirming your courage. Take it to him and see what he has to say. I won't congratulate you just yet, but I have high hopes for you. Will you walk the same path as I have? Eurelina, I believe Alice will approve. Alright. Welcome to Real Chess. Story. What is it? You showed the soldier a letter from Gwen. What's this? Ah, I see. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you. Are you looking for Riordan? I'll send your message, but I'm not sure he's available. Please wait a few minutes while I find out. The guard barks to a young girl in the shadows of the doorway and she scurries away. Aww. You think about making small talk, but the guard seems to be preoccupied with looking important. Oh. You relax against the rocks and listen to the buzzing of insects and chirping of birds. After a while, the girl comes back. She doesn't step out of the darkness, just motion and disappears. Okay. Do they have like a homeless network or spies or something? I'm sorry, Riordan is currently away. Enter. You stare at the guard. He must be lying. I told you, he isn't here. Enter. Unless you have other business, you need to leave. What don't you understand? He's not here. The guard starts to waver under your stare. You're not getting in until he gives his approval. You can see his eyes shifting behind his helm. Please, this is very strange. I'm only a guard. Wow. I told you, you can't see him. What do you think you are doing, guardsman? Sir, Eurelina, I told you I would remember you. Riordan accepts the letter with an appraising look. This letter is, his eyebrow raised ever so slightly as he quickly scans through the letter. Seems you defeated the Hoarfrost monster and earned Gwen's respect in the process. That's no easy feat. Even our royal army was no match. And it's been the cause for the Rhinos orc shortage. My doubt about your courage seems unfounded. Welcome to the ranks, cadet. The next time you visit Rochester, you have no problem entering. Yeah, F you, guards. Eurelina, congratulations on becoming a cadet. So, did they just not want me to go in, or was it like a higher upper rank member not wanting to let me in? Was it the church? Was it the head of the army? Or did the guards just not want me to come in because I'm of humble beginning? Riordan, sir, as you were. Oh, did he walk back with me? Or did... Well, I mean, I walked back. He probably took a car or wagon or something and couldn't give me a ride because he's a piece of shit. It's a pleasure to have you visit again. So soon, sir. What brings you back to Cohen? I am on my way to Hither Forest to investigate some strange report. That's the forest beyond Anau, right? Near Ortel Castle? Ortel? Yes, we must get there before the day is out. That sounds serious. If I may ask, where are your reinforcements? Tied up in Fort Belly Prairie, I'm sure. With the restriction on moving through Anau, a small regiment is all I could afford. I hope I'm not missing anything. Ingkells. This dude has a giant forehead. It's like huge. Lord Ingkells, how? What are you doing here, sir? Everyone relax. I'm only visiting. What brings you here, Lord Ingkells? Still chasing after your men? I wouldn't have to chase you if you weren't always running. What? Just return them, and we can stop the game. I cannot. You can't or you won't. Ooh, beef. What doesn't matter? My answer still stands. I don't give a damn what your answer is, Riordan. Those are my men you're dragging around, and I'm taking them back. Those men are soldiers of the Royal Army. You have no claim. So who's higher rank, Riordan or Ingkells? Ha, you hide behind your rules like a child hiding behind his mother's skirt. You insult my honor, sir. Classy. Look at you, puffed up like an angry toad. Just stand aside before you pop. You will not take a single man from my rank. Or Lord Ron. Time for the sight. Or Lord Ronan will hear of it. If you're so desperate for bodies, take these mercenary. They are better trained than you deserve. Ingkells scans the lot of you with his good eye. You. Alhan. Exclamation mark. Alhan, you old dog. Ingkells, what brings you here? I like how he didn't say anything until he mentions his name, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm him." I wonder if he's trying to hide. A marvelous bit of fate, it would seem. What about yourself? Are you the captain of this band of rogues? I am, but splendid. Ingkells throws a meaningful look at Riordan. I need someone I can trust. What? Why are you still here anyways? Don't you have a golden stick to shove up your... I will not stand for this nonsense. Then don't stand. Run. You will regret these words when you need my help. Ingkells' voices turns to ice. Then I'll make sure that never happens. Ooh, threats. As you wish, I'll be keeping my eye on you. Both of them. What a slap in the face because he has one eye. Riordan kicks open the door and leaves. That boy got fire. I'll give him that. He turns to Adhan with a hearty laugh. You haven't changed a bit, you old bandit. You remember Silbiran? All these names. No results. Good to see you. Man, he's tall. Who are you, fellows? Watch your tone, Merrick. This is Lord Ingkells. You're the master of Ortel Castle? It's an honor to meet you, sir. Hear that, Silbiran? We're famous. Everyone in Cohen has heard about your heroic exploits. Before I could even lift a sword, you were my hero. Glad to be of service, young man. What's your name? Merrick, sir, proud warrior of the finest mercenary company that ever lived, the Crimson Blades. These are my brothers and sisters in arms, Sierra and Gallagher. It's a pleasure. Good to meet you. And this is Urlina. Urlina, interesting name. This is one of yours, Alhan? For now, yes. What does that mean? This mercenary is in the process of entering the Royal Academy. You're letting one of your mercs join the army? Really, Alhan, I thought you were... well, I'm sure you know what you're doing. You always did have a nose for good soldiers. Thank you, sir. May I ask, what brings you all the way here? Trouble. The kind of trouble you need experience to believe. Maybe a trip to Herda Forest will be good for your young soldiers here. A bit of perspective before the academy gets their claws in too tight. You see what I'm talking about. Phoenix Soul Shoes.